But I recently heard a story where this uh, teleportation take what you know what it is teleportation, right?
Yeah, they will travel from one
Travel
place
from
to
one
other
place
place.
to.
Yeah.
I still believe that there are people who will
Mm.
believe in the teleportation and all that.
Mm.
See, recently this story happened.
Mm.
See, it's somewhere in USA or somewhere. So one guy from India, he's sitting in a cafe. So he's ordered his coffee or something,
Mm.
and he's having it. Suddenly, he happened to see
Mm.
a guy, he looked like an Indian origin, fella. But his hand, no, it's tied with a lot of this what we call those, Kshudra Puja,
Mm.
those things and all.
Mm.
Yeah, Rudraksha and all that. Like from here to here, they're like
Mm.
full of those things and all. And this guy got curious, like who's this fellow? Like that too in USA, somebody
Mm.
who believes in this shit, and his hand full of those, threads and all. He got a bit curious, and he was like, let me go in and talk to this guy. Like, where is he from? And he went to that guy. Excuse me, sir. And I said, oh yeah. And it's like, uh, just out of curiosity, I'm asking you this. Where are you from? I said, I'm from India. This guy's like, oh, I'm also from India. And there's he introduced. I was like, if you don't mind, can I ask you something? That guy's like, yeah, go ahead. How can I help you? And then he asked like, I was sitting there in the corner and I was just having my tea, coffee, and I happened to look at you, but you look bit, like I don't know, bit interesting. Your hand full of these threads and all. You seem like one who believes in God and all that. And would you like to tell me the story, like how you got all this? And that guy's like, it's a long story. And it's like I got all the time. And this guy started telling that this guy belongs to one of the state in North India.
Mm.
This guy is a North India fellow, and while he was actually doing he's actually doing a job in USA or somewhere.
Mm.
But when he's doing his education, right, his graduation or something, he used to be in a hostel.
Mm.
So whenever he comes for these holidays and all, right, so that guy comes to hometown. And during that, what happened? He finished his graduation and he came to hometown. Mom, dad, and this guy. This guy is a single
Mm.
child. So what happened is, so was like we went to like native, and they got relaxed and all that. And so obviously people in outside, those houses, I think every house will have this kind of balcony
Mm.
a chat or something, right? You call
Mm.
chat or something
Mm.
like that. This guy's bedroom is on the like first floor. It's like ground floor and first floor, and there is a balcony. And this guy, so he went home and just spent time with his parents. And after that, after having dinner and all, so he went to his bedroom to sleep. So it was like, since college and all, everybody will have the smoking habit and all. So
Mm.
he's like, after finishing dinner, he went to the balcony, like what do you call chat, right? Chat. He went to the chat and just lighted the cigarette. And so while he's just doing a walk and smoking, he happened to see a girl, a beautiful girl, the neighbor actually, and opposite building. I was like, oh, she looks good. And it's like, he said hi. He started waving his hand. That girl also started, doing it. I was like, I never seen you here before. And I was like, no, I was actually, doing studies and all. So I used to be in a different city.
Mm.
So I finished my studies and I came hometown. So I never seen you before. What's your name and all? So they had a conversation. This guy, good looking and all.
Mm.
Maybe, you can do a good time pass and all. He felt like that. And the very next day, it's like same thing. He had his like food and all. He went upstairs and he started smoking cigarette. He seen that girl, waved and like had a conversation. And since he completed his graduation, he started to give an interview.
Mm.
And that interview happened online, and he got a placement in Bangalore,
Mm.
our Bangalore.
Mm.
So the thing is, everything happened online, like the client round,
Yeah.
everything happened online. And this guy's like, he got this date, like when he's supposed to do the report and all. And yeah, and then what happened? This guy, he started, like packing up and all that,
Mm.
and took Ashirwad from parents, and he's like, I'm going to Bangalore. I got a job, so tomorrow is my documentation, and he got a good pay or something. So he went to Bangalore. You know how it works here, and this induction and all, then documents verification,
Mm.
all that shit happened. It took
Mm.
an entire day.
Mm.
And so he spoke to manager, reporting manager. He got to all the details and all, which floor and which team and all. And he's like, tomorrow you just come down and your shift timing will be this.
Mm.
And this guy just finished the formalities and he went to his flat. So he took a flat or something, maybe rented or something.
Mm.
So he went there, and since with the joining format, isn't he got tired like shit, and he slept off.
Mm.
Slept off, and he woke up in the morning. Guess what would have happened?
What?
He slept off, right? And when he woke up, he's in his hometown.
Wow.
He's not in Bangalore. He's not in his bedroom. He's not in his flat. He woke up in his hometown. And he was like, am I in a fucking dream or something? And he started, checking out. And this guy literally in his bedroom
Mm.
at his hometown.
Mm.
He got scared. And I was like, maybe, I'm kind of deja vu or something, or something wrong with me. He just, approached the hall or something, and he asked parents, like, how I woke up here. And parents are like, where did you went last night? We didn't see you last night. Now you woke up and you're coming to us and you're asking like, where did you go? He got shocked. Okay, he was like, oh, yesterday I was in Bangalore. I did my documentation. I finished my joining formalities, and I went to flat and I slept off.
Mm.
That's all I know.
Mm.
Now the morning when I woke up, I'm here at our house. He got scared. Okay,
Mm.
it's like something is happening. This guy got fishy. And the parents are like, it's okay. You would have went to party or something last night with your friends. It's okay. Chill, relax. I said, when are you going to Bangalore? It's like, I don't know, something wrong with me. And he started calling manager. I was like, sir, aisa kuch ho gaya. So I want 1 day leave. So I'm gonna come back to Bangalore. And that manager is like, maybe this guy is like homesick or something, since he came out for the first time. And after that, so the next day he went to Bangalore. The same thing. He went to office, he did his work, knocked out, came to flat, had dinner nicely, slept off. He woke up
At his house.
again in our hometown. That guy, he got scared like a shit. Okay, I mean, their parents did not understand a single thing, whatever he said.
Mm.
And this guy is like curious, what the fuck is happening with me? I mean, literally, this guy is getting himself teleported,
Mm.
and he is also like not aware of it, and but somehow it's happening.
Yes.
Okay, and this guy's like, I don't know what the fuck happening with me. Again, he tried to convey this incident to parents, but they did not believe. Even if I tell you, you will believe. Will you believe? No, right? There is a possibility. I mean, nobody believes it.
Yeah.
And so what happened is, that guy, again called a manager, and he started telling the story. I mean, of course, it sounds like a story. And sir, this is what happening with me. I need 1 more day leave, and I'll come back to Bangalore. The manager is like, dude, I've seen many people like you. And I heard a lot of stories like this. And stop doing all this. Just come to office, because you just joined and you can't take leaves and all like this. And that guy is like, okay. Went to Bangalore again and went to office, finished work, logged out, went to flat, slept off, woke up again in his hometown. That guy is like, don't know what to do. And this time he seriously told his parents, like, this is what happening with me.
Mm.
And so the parents did not believe. He called office, kept manager on speaker, and said like, sir, did I come to office yesterday? It's like, yeah, and what happened? Again, you went to your hometown. That guy was asking. Then his parents got to know that something is happening with this guy. And since he was the only child, they're a bit, worried.
Yes.
So they went to different places and all. They went to this priest and all that. And I mean, didn't happen anything. So finally, they happened to see one Swamiji. One Swamiji. And before that, they went to a lot of temples and all. They got these threads like the, threads and all. But whatever he's doing, wherever he go, is coming back. The teleport thing is happening with him. He's in Bombay or he's in Bangalore. The moment he sleeps and the moment he wake up, he'll be in hometown. So they got scared, because he's the only kid. And so they happened to see one particular guy. This guy is a priest, a Swamiji or something. And so, I mean, this guy did a smart work. Okay, he started asking the guy like, what's happening with you? He explained the story. And then it was like, okay, all right, so what you used to do when you were in a college? You did anything crazy or something like that? It's like, no, I mean, I didn't do any crazy stuff. Like, okay, so tell me, like, what happened after you coming to your hometown? It's like, nothing. Came from the college, and I started spending time with parents. That's it. And I got this job opportunity, and I went to Bangalore. And I slept off and I woke up here. And that's the priest started thinking and he asked like, okay, so now focus and tell me, in between joining in the office in Bangalore and in between in like you doing that journey, is there anything else that you have happened or you forgot to tell us? That guy started thinking like, what happened. He started asking me. He's very keen and particular. He's like, did you happen to be with someone, or did you happen to go with somebody outside, or did you happen to any new people? And then this guy started telling that, well, I didn't meet anybody in hometown, but there was a girl who was a neighbor, and I started talking to her. It's like a friendly talk, nothing wrong. And mom is like, which girl you talking about? That girl who is our neighbor, and like in the opposite building. She was like, there are no girls over there. That building is empty. They left long back. This guy's like, he fucking got goosebumps, dude. I was like, what the fuck? Then who the fuck I'm talking to? And her mother is like, are you really serious that you've seen that girl? Ah, of course, like after having dinner and all, when I used to smoke and I used to talk to her. She used to smile at me. We used to talk. And then the Swamiji got the point. Like, okay. And they did some puja and all that. Then the Swamiji somehow understood. He did some experiments and all that. Somehow he understood. Dude, if you are in India, be it like, Bangalore, Mysore, or Gujarat, anywhere, wherever you go, you're going to come back here. You will come back here. That's the only thing. But there is one possibility that, so I have something with me, a thread which is like a sacred thread. So this thread, it's gonna protect you, but not when you are in India. You have to go out of like country. But the moment you are in this boundary, it cannot protect you. It has a certain power. So you have to leave this place completely and you have to just pack your stuff. And so they're like, okay, so whatever it takes, since we are having the only guy, so we cannot risk his life. And that guy shifted to USA. The guy shifted to USA and somehow he got the job and all. He happened to like figure it out. The guy is in USA, okay? When he is in USA, I mean like out of country, and this teleportation thing is not happening. Because that teleportation is happening like within the country, like within this border. And so that Swamiji told that guy particularly, see, this particular thread have a limited power. By any chance, if you're gonna leave that place, a country, and you're gonna come to India, wherever you are, you'll be here. And that girl whom you've seen, she's not an actual girl, she's a ghost. And maybe she liked you, and that's what this thing is happening. She don't want you to leave this place. Wherever you go, it's gonna bring you back here. So can you imagine that guy is still not in India?
Ghosts don't have passport, I think.
See, I mean, maybe, but this teleportation thing I never heard. Okay, this kind of crazy story that I've heard, because teleportation and all, I don't believe particularly, but maybe since this happened to a real person, right? That guy, even now, if their parents want to see that guy, they will go to US. The guy, he will never come to India. So this is the craziest story that I've heard. Hey guys, we have something interesting thing for you, that if you ever had this kind of experiences, or you have ever heard or experienced this kind of negative energy stories, please do let us know. And you have our email address. Do write us, and if your story is good, and we're going to put it on our next podcast.